What's more damaging to a black man's mental health? Financial stress, relationship stress, or unresolved childhood trauma?
You know, to me, it's financial stress because as a man, you are the provider. So you have to make sure that everything is whole. And you never, ever, 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 ever want to mismanage any funds because when you can't float the boat, it's embarrassing. I mean, it leads to the vulnerability you're gonna have to have in them conversations. But those are conversations you don't want to have. You want to pride yourself in being at the top. You don't want to ever sink the ship. But to me, financial stress is always going to be one for me because when the money ain't there, those are questions you never want to answer.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I totally agree on that because especially I can relate to it being in the business that I'm in. It's up and down. Mm-hmm. And it's natural for a woman or a mate, whoever your partner is, they want to feel secure. Mm-hmm. And again, I am learning through trial and error. You understand what I'm saying? I'm learning because I'm like, I just need you to believe in me. Yeah, they believe in me, but at the end of the day, if something happens, do you have my back financially? Yeah. And again, the tools, I go back to the tools. Mm-hmm. I had to learn recently, are you really listening to what they're saying? Because if they love you enough to tell you, this is what I am looking for, it's not a bad thing. Yeah. This is what I want. Mm-hmm. And so that's huge. But again, it's how you communicate it to us. And I say, when I'm saying this to the women, it's the way it's communicated. Because if we hearing one thing, but you mean something else, can you please help us understand it in layman's terms? I don't care, because I had to learn some of the things that I think are so minute is major to a woman. And I'm like, why are you tripping on that? But you trying to tell me in the way that you only know how to say it with the tools that you have. Yeah. So I had to, and I'm learning that, like, I know what God has shown me as a man, how I'm going to be with my career and how everything is going to take off. Yeah. But in the natural and where this person is coming into my world, they don't see it like that because they haven't been on this journey. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I spend a lot of time like just I'm a good dude. I do this, and this. But at the end of the day, it's like, yeah, I hear that, but this is my bottom line.
Man.
Yeah. And I don't, we say this all the time. I don't see what you see because I don't see where you sit. You have to give your perspective. And if it's not given good enough, please, you got to dive into it to help me understand, because I'm never going to see where you're coming from until you can open it up and unpack it for me.
And hearing both the men express the same thing, financial stress is at the top of their list. Mm-hmm. And obviously, y'all know I go deep. I go to the root of it. My first thought was, how does the childhood play into the role of the man carrying the financial stress? Did you see your parents struggle, or is it the provider mentality? Society has us thinking about conditioning as we want a provider man. Y'all, it does go beyond financial. It goes to emotional. It goes to stability. It goes to protection. We want all those things, right? Mm-hmm. But with society imposing conditioning consistently, I know there's pressure on a man to say, I got to make a certain amount so I can make my lady happy. I can buy her this name brand purse. I can buy her this, and this. But what about the emotional safety that is needed in that relationship? Mm-hmm. I also recognize that when a man's finances are not in order, and he feels that, there's the finger, and he feels that pressure, he may not show up fully in that relationship. His mind is elsewhere. So ladies, when you're seeing your man struggle, don't beat him down because he's trying to resolve something. He's trying to get in there and solve it before you get on him. Mm-hmm. He's already thinking, if I'm in the provider space, I got to make sure she's happy. So when you go to him and you give him your grievances, or you're saying, hey, this and this, he's like, I'm over here problem solving. I don't know what she's talking about. It's got to be emotional, and he's logically trying to solve it. Mm-hmm. And I think we have to hold space in two different places as women and men in that place as far as communication goes. Be able to hold space to actually see the moment for what it is, instead of your childhood causing you to respond to them while they're trying to build that relationship.
Not a throne.